Madden 24 is officially here, boys, and I'm about to be showing y'all some money plays that help y'all improve y'all game so y'all can go ahead and get those wins and Regs and Madden Ultimate Team, all that good stuff that help y'all improve your game, man. If you feel like you can lock into this, make sure to hit like, subscribe to the channel, click that notification bell to stay up to date. Now let's go ahead and hop into this thing, man. So, boys, today we are in the deuce close today, man. We are about to be breaking down one of the most powerful schemes in Madden 24. If you haven't already, make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But I'm about to be showing y'all how to beat cover 3, cover 2, man coverage, and a pretty decent running play out of this formation. So, the play that we're going to be running out of is going to be a PA post cross, and I'm going to be showing y'all some other plays out of this formation as well. So we're gonna start with the PA post cross. We are gonna be working this against a cover 3, random cover 3. So to do this cover 3 beater, all you want to do is just put your triangle receiver on a streak. Go ahead and put your B receiver, motion him out and put him on a combat route. Go ahead and block your X and your R1. Running back, and then this is basically it, boys. Pretty simple setup. You want to have your fastest receiver in that square position, and as y'all can see, this play is gonna cook. I didn't want to put your boy Hill right there because I didn't want people to be like, "Oh, that's Tyreek Hill." So we put Jalen Waddle. I know Jalen Waddle just as fast, but he's a little bit slower. But so you just put Y on a streak. Go ahead and motion your B receiver, put him on a combat route. Block your X, block your R1, running back. This is going to allow you to have ample time in the pocket to go ahead and complete this deep bomb touchdown every single time, basically. For the most part, your opponent is not going to expect it. If he is using, most of the time, he's not going to be able to get back there in time when going up against this. But if you're in a situation and you really want to feel like you really want to hold your opponent and you don't want him to go out there, all you're going to do is put Y on the street, do what you did before, put B on a combat route, but put your X tight end on an inside post. That inside post should hold the user just long enough for you to kind of wait for this to clear. Only thing about that, for some reason, it doesn't get as open sometimes when you do that. To me, what I learned consistently, for some reason with the route concept and stuff, it works best when you leave it like this. Or if you want to too, boys, you can go ahead and leave the X tight end on that too. It's a nice check down if you need to pick up about 5 yards. Honestly, I feel like that blue block and release is probably the best option. It doesn't seem to affect the play as much, and you can still pick up a decent amount of yards with it as well. And you still have a blocker in a way. But if you go ahead and look this time, as you can see, the blue block and release helps with this play a lot more than the actual inside post that we put the tight end on earlier. Now, moving on, boys, I want to show y'all that this actually beats cover 2 as well, but I'm actually going to be showing y'all a cover 2 beater as well. So 2 different cover 2 beaters, and then I'm going to just show y'all a play that just absolutely just beats zone in general. It's going to be the PA post cross again, but we are going to be working a PA cross against a cover 2 this time around, and y'all going to see the same exact thing happen, boys. Y'all going to see the safety, he's not going to play in the right position. I'm going to go ahead and just block everybody just so I can show you guys. He's going to be in the right position, and then you're just going to see him run down. And he runs down for that split second, and that basically allows you to split the field and basically allow you to get a touchdown out of cover 2. Now, a lot of experienced players put deep blues out there, but in the beginning of Madden, if you have somebody fast and if you're playing Mud as well, if you have your fastest receiver like a Justin Jefferson out the gate, man, most of the time, nobody is going to be able to get to you, man. Just like this, it's going to be a touchdown. You just want to lead it straight up the middle of the field. Now, showing y'all another cover 2 beater. It's not going to go for a touchdown, but it has the possibility of going for a touchdown depending on who you have at your tight end position. What you want to go ahead and do, boys, you want to go ahead, put your your triangle receiver on your streak or your tight end. Go ahead and put him on a wheel route. After that, put your X tight end on a street route, put your B receiver on a out route. Go ahead, block your running back. What you can do after this, boys, what I typically like to do, I like to just put square on a out route. Square is going to be your first read. If he's not open, basically triangle is going to be open every single time. But square is kind of like a nice little check down read. He's going to get you about 5 to 10 yards against cover 2 a lot of the times. If it's not there, like I said, basically triangle is going to be open every single time. So I'm going to go ahead and show y'all what triangle actually does on this play. So if we go ahead, let triangle kind of clear, let him clear past everybody. Most of the time you will have an opportunity to pick up about 40 to 50 yards a pop if we go ahead and get a little bit of time. And in that situation, sometimes you have to make your reads, but most of the time he will be open. I could have let it right here, but in this situation, I would just let him keep running and just do to him. Sometimes you gotta just look at your reads and kind of just go by that too. But all you want to do, put him on a wheel route, like I said, put X on the street, put B on out route, put square on A out route, block the running back just like this. And we are going to be looking for that wide tight end. And that time, Sauce is just playing it really good. That time, really, you can make this a high-low concept too. While I was lapping this up, it was definitely working a lot better. It might just be the cover 2 that they're using, which is good because at the same time, now we know if we go to an instant replay, if the tight end isn't, if the cornerback is backing too far off of this receiver, just go ahead and take this check down. It's going to be about like 5 to 10 yards. So that's a good thing to know as well. So we're going to go ahead, run it back, see what we can do. This time he actually comes down, and this is going to be a situation where we have a lot of yards. So basically, you can take this play, and it's basically a high-low read concept. You kind of just read that cornerback, and whatever that cornerback does, that is where you go with this cover 2 beater, basically. And like I said, square, a lot of the times you can hit him kind of quick for like a good 10-yard pop, depending on what your opponent is doing in cover 2. So we just gonna run it one more time so I can show you guys that this play is really consistent. And I was just labbing this up for a minute just so y'all boys can kind of see. So as y'all can see, this time we will hit B just like that. That's going to be about 5 to 10 yards a pop as well. So moving on, boys, moving on to the next thing. Out of the same formation, I'm going to be showing y'all something that basically beats every zone coverage as well. It's high-low read concept out of the same play. It's going to be the PA post cross. I love the PA post cross because you can just do so many different things. Like, it's the same play, but you can do so many different concepts out of it. So I'm gonna just work it against a cover 3. Now after you done all this stuff, whether you hit them with a cover 3 beater, cover 2 beater, maybe using those other cover 2 beaters that I showed you as well. Once you have done that, now your opponent is just looking for the deep passes. What you want to do after this, you want to just make him humble. You want to humble him a little bit. Go ahead, block your running back. Put your X tight end on a drag route, and you just want to streak your tight end. Now you have X and B. It's a high-low read concept. A lot of times X will get open, but a lot of times B will be wide open just like that with this high-low read concept. And it's just a beautiful thing because a lot of the times when you do this, once after you hit your opponent for that cover 3 bomb, a lot of times you'll just see their user just run back. You'll just see them run back and just following this deep post. And once they have done that, it's basically over. They're cooked. It's goodbye. And basically, you are going to pick up a ton of yards. So if we go ahead, let this play out. And a lot of times with the X receiver too, which is kind of crazy that time, they actually played that pretty good. But with the X receiver too, a lot of the times, or the X tight end, you will pick up a lot of yards depending on what they're doing with their coverage. If they're playing like curl flats, you'll pick up like a lot of yards most of the time with this play. Hopefully I can kind of show y'all with the tight end, but it seems like they're covering the flats pretty good. And with this play too, when a dude comes across the middle, or your B or your circle receiver, y'all excuse me because I just came from Xbox, but you want to lead it down just so you have you don't have a chance of throwing an interception as well. So basically, this is just another way. I kind of messed it up this time, but as y'all can see, that B receiver gets open all the time. It's just that tool will not throw an accurate pass right now. And now, boys, I'm going to be showing y'all how to beat man coverage out of this formation as well. We are going to be using the play Poco X Dig. I hope I'm saying that right, but it is what it is. So we're going to be coming out in cover 2 man. Actually, we're gonna come out and cover 1 hole. Let's come out and cover 1 hole. I feel like cover 1 hole I can really show you guys. So what you want to go ahead and do with this play, boys, you want to put your X tight end on a streak, you just want to go ahead and put your square receiver on a zig route and put your wide tight end on a drag route. Simple enough. You want to be looking for your square receiver first, your wide receiver or your triangle receiver second, or your triangle tight end, excuse me, and then you want to be looking for your D receiver. So we're going to be looking for Waddle first. Waddle's going to cook. As y'all can see, that is going to be a big gain if somebody comes out in man coverage. Now I'm just going to go basically go through every single read for you guys. If we go to the instant replay, we probably can see a few people that got open too. Tight end actually got locked, but he kind of got bumped off his route by that defensive end. As y'all can see, Tyreek Hill, he was kind of locked up too. Sauce, not gonna lie, I've been playing against Sauce in practice mode, and they have him blocking up, not gonna lie. But we're gonna put square on the Z route, put Y or triangle on a drag route, put that X receiver on a street route or X tight end, and after that we're just gonna be looking for Tyreek this time around. Hopefully, most of the time if you lead it to the outside, you will be able to get that catch, especially if it's not a corner like Sauce Gardner. A lot of times you will get that. Like a lot of times with this play, you will get like a lot more separation. If I go ahead and flip it and do the same thing with Jalen Waddle, honestly, y'all probably see a lot more separation. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that out for you guys. Let's see. So Jalen Waddle, once he makes that cut, as y'all can see, he gets a lot more separation than compared to when Tyreek Hill was on Sauce. So it just shows how big of a difference elite cornerback is on this year in this year's game. But yeah, boys, simple enough. Just put square on a Z route, put your triangle tight end on a drag, put your X tight end on a street, block your running back. Now a lot of times too, if you have a fast tight end, he will get open for probably about 4 to 5 yards depending on the situation. You can really pick up a lot of yards if you have a really fast tight end right there. Now, boys, now I'm going to be showing y'all a running play out of this formation as well. The running play is just going to be an inside zone, but it's a really effective inside zone if I'm being honest. So it's going to be just a regular gun deuce close inside zone. We're just going to be running this against just like random concept play. So what I like to do with this play, I like to click my left top bumper, and I like to slide protect to the left. To me, the blocking is better when you slide protect to the left. Most of the time this play, you'll pick up consistently about 4 or 5 yards a pop depending on the situation. But what I like to typically do, I like to motion this tight end over just to give me an extra blocker. And a lot of the times you can kind of read where the tight end goes, and you'll pick up a pretty consistent amount of yards. Even if you don't want to give away what you're doing too, as well, you can always just run this play stop. And as y'all can see, the holes are there. Dolphins they don't really have the best run or the O-line in the world, but they're decent. But if you have a pretty decent O-line and stuff like that, this play is going to be like a really nice play that kind of just fits in with all the passing plays that I showed y'all in this video as well. Then, like I was saying, with the cover 2 beater that you used earlier, you can kind of confuse your opponent a little bit and kind of just like use that as a thing or a sign to kind of just throw your opponent off, just mix all this stuff in. But boys, this is basically going to conclude the video, man, and I hope y'all enjoyed the content, man. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. If this scheme helps you out and you end up coming back to this video and be like, dang, Lurk, this helped me out a ton, definitely let me know in the comment section down below. I love y'all, boys. Y'all have a great day. Y'all stay blessed, and I'll see y'all in the next video. And peace.